joy is not an emotion. Joy is a disposition. Do not confuse joy with happiness. But joy is much, much deeper than happiness.
Joy isn't so much an end in itself as much as it is a secondary effect of your proximity with God.
Jesus worked through the hands and feet of others to love us and to care for us and to help us all along the way.
We believe and we know that the Lord is working through it all.
The joy of the Lord is my strength. It's the joy that God feels when He's with you.
When we know the satisfaction of hearing God say, "Well done, good and faithful servant. It has pleased your Father to give you the kingdom." That's the joy that we really need to go after.
Sound check. Mabuhay everyone. Welcome. Coach JC Libiran here. Let me know if you're able to hear me well. You can type in the chat number 1, at least just to confirm, no? And yes, we just got that video from the fresh weekend event that we had, no? Last week, no? That's the Feast conference, no? It's just so good to look back. And tamang-tama kasi the theme was joyful. And sakto naman po that our topic is very much connected. No? We'll talk about how to prepare for your best year ever. Yes, no, we are almost at the tail end. No? Ito na ang month of December at ito na naman ang season ng mga planners. No? So might as well, as early as now, we want to talk about this. So right now, we're being broadcasted in 2 platforms. No? In our Facebook, the Feast Breakthrough. So we want to greet you all. Thank you. And we just shared it, no, in the Coach JC Libiran Facebook page, and at the same time sa ating pong the InspirePreneur Movement na Facebook group. And we are also live in our YouTube channel na Coach JC Libiran. So we want to welcome those people that possibly will be joining us ng live or pwede rin pong team replay. Anyway, I always do this, no, so that I can add value every Monday. So recently, we changed it now. Hindi na po Mondays with Coach JC, but we now welcome you to the InspirePreneurs Live. Ayan, saktong-sakto. Because we go live, and yes, no, thank you for the gift of life. We are alive. Thank you. Ayan. We rarely go live dito po sa Facebook page natin ng The Feast Breakthrough. But for some reason, we needed to use this platform for now. But hopefully, makabalik po tayo sa ating Facebook page ng Coach JC Libiran at ng InspirePreneur Facebook group, no? But still, we want to add value to you, and we want to invite you, no? Please do tag your friends and be a blessing as well. Again, we'll talk about around this topic, how to prepare for your best year ever. And around this topic, just before I show you some short videos, no? Ayan, we want to invite you, no, to join us in the conversation. How are you finishing 2021 strong, and how are you preparing for 2022? Kaya ayan, no? Looking forward for this wonderful conversation with all of you. So with that, we want to welcome you. Thank you so much for joining us, and let's just watch these few videos.
Mabuhay! Coach JC Libiran here, ang InspirePreneur host ng In The Best. Samahan niyo ako every Monday at 5 p.m. Philippine Time at Plus Network on Kumu as we talk about the best ideas and inspiration to have a successful business. As in, usapang business with a heart. Pangarap, diskarte, puso ang kailangan. Kaya naman, let's always be smart. High five!
Yay! Thank you so much for that, no? Just letting you know that I do create a lot of contents and nagkataon pong Mondays. Jam-pack tayo, no? So, apart from, ayan, our Mondays with Coach JC before, now we call it the Inspirepreneurs Live. We have that Kumu live streaming naman, no? And it's called In The Biz, no? Under the Plus Network. So, very grateful as well for that opportunity. And yes, no, at least very much aligned to what we're doing. So once again, Coach JC Libiran here. I help aspiring creative entrepreneurs, content creators, and lifelong learners to discover, develop, and deliver their genius to the world so that they can become a force for good. So either kung ano po kayo doon, no? We want to welcome you, and I believe it's not an accident na nandito po kayo ngayon. And we want to, again, no, encourage you to tag along your friends and be a blessing. Maraming salamat. As we talk on this topic on how to prepare for your best year ever. And hopefully, this can be done around 30 minutes. Of course, if you would allow me, I'll just give you community updates, what's in store. And yeah, let's get it going, Dire-diretso na tayo. So, ayan, we want to welcome you again, Inspirepreneurs Live. And ano po yung Inspirepreneur? Inspirepreneur are anyone who is in the business of inspiring people. So, in my case, I wear a lot of hats. Like, literally, one, I'm a speaker, I'm a content creator, I'm a radio online host, podcaster. So, marami-rami, no? Coach. Pero at least, under that one name, Inspirepreneur, lahat yon nakagad, connected na kagad. Yeah, thank you. And of course, shout out to those who will be joining us live. Of course, one of our Inspirepreneurs, si Jack, fired up rin to, right after our Inner Circle last time, amazing hosting, and really excited, Jack was able to watch as well yung story, Facebook story that you created, and you were doing something, for December 1. So God bless, for the month of December, go. Ganyan lang talaga, nagtatanim lang tayo mga content creators. Yes, thank you. All right, sige, feel free to join me in the conversation. And again, ang question natin is, how are you finishing 2021 strong, and how are you preparing for 2022? All right, I think that's about it. So just join in the conversation, and that also includes, please do share your insights, your ideas, your questions, engage with me, and please do tag your friends and be a blessing as well, letting you know that right now I'm just sharing the Facebook live stream to some of my friends. So please do that as well, because sharing is caring. Yay! So kung meron kayong mga tanong or questions, feel free to kumbaga parang i-message me at my platforms, sa Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Coach JC Libiran. And yeah, I'm looking forward to continue the conversation with all of you. Yeah. Until yeah. Okay. Thank you. Hopefully we get now to see some of the people who are also joining us. Not just here in the Philippines, but all around the world. Yay, excited. I'm also excited for you, Jack. Go. Here we go. So, yeah, maybe some of you are in need of inspiration. So, please do check yung mga new titles natin, the Feast Magazine for the month of November. Definitely, the December is almost, around the corner. Ilang tulog lang, And we also have the new book of Brother Bo, Find Your Surrendered Place. How to have inner peace amidst life storms and overwhelming stress. And then, of course, ang devotionals natin for 2022. So, would like to encourage you, there's even audiobook ng book ni Brother Bo, narrated by himself, and also itong devotionals natin. Ako, excited po ako sa inyo. And please do check it, in the link that I'll be providing. And again, it really will be a blessing, the gift that keeps on giving. So, ayan po, sharing here the link in the chat. Get your inspirational books and resources via https://bit.ly/smallcupsina. Thank you, Feast Books. Maraming salamat po. And there's a lot of content that we do every Sundays, of course, ang ating Feast Breakthrough at 4:30 p.m. Philippine time. So, encouraging you, to please do come and check us out. We now invite people just to join us right after the feast. So, meron tayong Zoom mustahan, and we bring people into the breakthrough rooms. So, it's a support, ngayong pandemic, and definitely that's something we highly encourage you to join. So, that happens around 5:30 to 6 p.m. 30 minutes lang, tama-tama, just to encourage each other and cheer for each other. Have that group sharing, at praying for each other as well. And then every Tuesdays, we have Better Together, and this is for couples out there, mga mag-partners, Ang ating series ay Life to the Max, at tomorrow po ang ating last topic, Surrendered Life, saktong-sakto, inspired by the book of Brother Bo Sanchez. And then that's at 8 p.m. Philippine time. Kapag Wednesdays naman, pang umaga po tayo dyan, early birds naman na 5 a.m. ng umaga. So, yan, iba-ibang mga content that we create, and hopefully this can inspire you along the way, as we grow, create, and thrive together beyond this crisis. Every Thursday naman, new and fresh episodes ng the InspirePreneur podcast under the Abundance Network. You're also seeing here on the Facebook Live, yung po iba-ibang mga podcast that we have under the Abundance Network. And again, congratulations. So I'm really excited, how the Lord is using ito pong mga voices na ito to be a blessing to many people. So, fresh and new episodes, Spotify, the InspirePreneur podcast. And please do check, every Thursday po, the InspirePreneur podcast sa Spotify or Anchor.fm. And latest was that how to transform your weakness into strength. I'm excited because, actually, prior to this, meron pa palang latest episode, yung how to turn your passion into profit with Kirby Liaban. And after this, meron lagi every Thursday. Thank you. All right. I think that's about it. Now, just before I jump into the topic, letting you know, that we had the topic last time. And the topic that we had is with how to monetize your message online. And it was amazing. We had it with my good friend, si JB Borromeo, and he's really the person that I look up to when it comes to digital products online, monetizing it. Alam kong it was a rough recording, rough Facebook Live for us last time, but it's all available po. Shinare ko pa rin naman sa aking Facebook page ng Coach JC Libiran, and I believe also in the Facebook group ng InspirePreneur Movement. So please do check it out. Also in the YouTube channel, Coach JC Libiran. So just bring it out as early as now para alam niyo po hindi niyo na-miss out. And letting you know in advance that we repurpose this to become a podcast, at least after a month, so that kung hindi mo na ng live, you can actually, listen to it, at Audio Revolution really is the way to go. Ayan. Yes, dumadami na ang members ng Abundance Network. And looking forward, na you also get to not just listen, but you can become, part of this podcast revolution that is happening. All right? So if there's one takeaway that I had from the topic with JB Borromeo, napakahalaga na it's always just looking for the opportunities around you. It's really online. And in his case, shinare niya na as an author, naapektuhan talaga, as a speaker, yung trainer part, apektuhan during the pandemic. So it's really to go online. And when you go online, how do you na-translate itong mga product, services na ito so that you can continue to create, add value to people? And that's very much needed. Napakalaga talaga yan in any business, no? Kung ikaw ay creative entrepreneur, kung ikaw ay content creator, and even if as a lifelong learner, di ba, you want to create and add value in the lives of others. And in the process, monetization comes in. Darating yung results talaga. So you don't want it to happen by chance, you want to happen it by design. Yan. So there's really a way, no, on how to go about it. All right. So inviting you, no, as we jump now into our conversation, feel free not to grab your drink. Let's have a cheers. Cheers tayo. Ayan. Para makita niyo. Di ba talagang I got this one from Dubai when I visited, no, sa UAE. So ayan, shout out. Yun, sarap. All right. So hopefully, no, my audio is coming clear on your end. That's very much important. But sige, everyone take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Woo! Amazing. I love this. No? I love this episode because we'll talk about how to prepare for your best year ever. And coach, no, among all topics, bakit kailangan pag-usapan to? Kasi mahalaga. Bakit? Ito na, ang bagong taon. No? It's just around the corner. Nagsulputan na naman ang maraming collection ng stickers para magkaroon ka ng planner. And that also includes, no, you can also buy directly, no, planners, calendars, no, journal, nako, kung ano-ano, iba-iba. And I believe these are all important because you have made now the decision to become intentional. Now, of course, no, this is how I approach itong ending ng year as we finish it strong and as we also, di ba, look forward, no, for a new year. Sabi nga, a new me for 2022, di ba? A new you for the 2022. Yan. Pero aminin natin, hindi lahat ay ready. Hindi lahat ay excited. Hindi lahat ay motivated, no, to enter a new year. Kasi dito pa nga lang sa, di ba, ngayong taon, ang dami ng mga baggages, ang dami ng mga hugot, no? Ang dami ng mga regrets, no? Maraming nawalang opportunities. And we can really get caught up with all of this. And that's why would I look forward for the new year? Eh ngayon pa lang as we speak, nawawala na ako ng motivation. And hopefully, this episode will be a big help para sa ating lahat. Kasi ako rin po, no, personally, naglalaban yung, talaga ba, patapos na yung taon? Kamusta yung mga nagdaang taon para sa akin? How was the last months of this year? Was I able really to accomplish, achieve, you know, make things happen in my life? Or until now, I'm still scratching my head. What happened? What happened with all of those days, no? Parang nasayang lahat, no? Lahat ng mga araw, no? Saan ko in-spend yung panahon ko? And maybe that's a good, no, way just to reflect as we almost wrap up the year. No? Magandang tingnan natin, saan nga ba napunta yung mga oras natin, priorities natin, yung focus natin, our energies, no, our life, no? And it's really a powerful reminder that talagang kapag you begin with the end in mind, that's the time that you are now reminded na nga, patapos na yung taon. And for some people, it's again, no, the mortality motivation na maraming namayapa, no? Maraming nawala na at maaaring hindi nila nagawa yung gusto nilang gawin. So same thing, yung experience na magtatapos na yung taon, no? Kaya nagkakaroon ng mga cramming moments na ito na, patapos ng taon, at least bago man lang matapos ng taon, magawa ko ito. But we sometimes we get caught up with that. Nakalimutan natin that there's a new year that we should also look forward and that we should all prepare for. Because preparation matters most. No? Kapag ka raw hindi ka nag-prepare, you are preparing to fail. Diba? If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Kaya, why not, my dear friends? No? I invite you for this conversation around this topic on how to prepare for your best year ever. Alright? So, this is how we're going to go about it. Unang-una, bago ka pumunta sa future, first, look into where you are right now. Kamusta ka? And there's this term, no? By the way, I got inspired by the book of Michael Hyatt, one of the person that I look up to, and really yung science-based approach, the person makes sense, no? Yung mga books niya talagang amazing. And his book in particular that I want now to use as an inspiration is Your Best Year Ever. Ayan. Meron raw 5-step plan for achieving your most important goals, no? And I love this, no? Tony Robbins said that with regards to this one, no, yung Your Best Year Ever, it's a simple program backed by the best modern research to reach your dreams. So if you are saying yes to your dreams, if you are saying yes to a brighter future, if you are saying yes for your best year ever, then let's do this together. Now, let's have this conversation. Ang isang pinakamahalaga raw is to really ground yourself in the reality of where you are right now. Kamusta ka? And we want to challenge you. We want to invite you to do a life score. Huh? Life score, Coach JC? We may not be in school. Di ba? Pag sa school, naghihintay ka ng grades. Binibigay sa'yo ng teacher mo. Pero iba ang usapan kapag ka, no, you're already giving yourself that score, that grade. No? And when I say that, no, you rate yourself from 1 to 10. 1 is the lowest, 10 is the highest. And there are different aspects of your life that you're going to rate yourself. So isa-isayin natin ha. There are about 10 and most likely applicable naman sa lahat. No? So yung unang-una, spiritual. How are you in that area? No? If you're going to rate yourself. So 1 is the lowest, 10 is the highest. So you can do this mentally. You can even grab a pen and a paper and just write it down. Nasaan ako pagdating sa spirituality ko or in my belief, no, to a higher God. And iba-iba tayo. In my case, I am a Catholic. So, no, kamusta yung relasyon ko, no, sa Panginoon, no, in my God, no? Yeah. Number 2 is intellectual. So, how are you, no, with regards to growing, learning, ayan, with your personal development, ayan, intellectually. So, again, same thing. 1 is the lowest, 10 is the highest. Rate yourself this time in your emotions, no? Kamusta ka emotionally, no? Meron ka bang yung, di ba, emotional quotient, no? Mataas ba, no? Kamusta ka in handling your emotions, no? At yeah, at least, no, let's have an honest look at that because that also affects the quality of our lives, no? From emotional, let's now look into physical, no? Kamusta ka naman physically, no? Body with regards to your movement, exercise, how are you taking care of yourself, no? Kamusta ka pagdating sa physical health mo? And then, we have now relational. And syempre, sa relational in general yan, or kung meron kang partner, pwedeng marital. Yan. So, how are you in that area? Kamusta ka naman pagdating sa, ayan, kung maaring parental. So, see, relational, marital, parental, no? In relationship with your children, no? Kamusta ka pagdating sa mga anak mo? If you have, no? If this applies. Now, apart from it, you also want to look into your social life. Kasi hindi lang naman family, but there's also, di ba, yung work mo, nandiyan din yung other circles mo. Yeah, so kamusta ka in your social life? Apart from social life, meron din tawag na vocational life. Ayan na. Yeah, pursuing your passion, pursuing yung pong profession, no, trabaho mo, no? Where are you called in terms of working? And then, that also includes a vocational. Ayan. Ano yung vocational? Ito na yung mga hobbies mo. Ito yung mga interests mo. No? Kailangan yan. That's also part of having fun, no? At least pursuing something. And then, finally, we have financial. So, how are you in the areas of your financial? So, again, I did ask you to rate yourself. 1 is the lowest, 10 is the highest. And let's just be honest with ourselves, no? Hindi dahil sa, kailangan maging mataas ako. We aspire for that, but if your score, let's say for example, in finances is 5, then be honest. At least tanggapin mo na yun ang meron ka ngayon. But of course, no, that gives you na awareness. Anong dapat kong gawin to increase it? Kung mataas ka naman, so at least congratulations, no? Good job. But at the same time, maybe the next level is how can you now share or teach this to others? Maybe you can mentor and, di ba, look after people who are low in that area. So, mahalagang tingnan to kasi hindi lang to parang as if it's 1 to 10, ito ang score ko. No, maganda if you're going to transform this into a pie or in a wheel. Ang tawag dyan, life wheel, di ba? The life scores now, you put it into a life wheel. And imagine kung ito ay parang mga, yung parang strand, tapos you're going to see yung 1 lowest at 10 highest. makikita mo, kung gulong ito, hindi siya gagalaw ng maayos eh. Kasi may mga areas na hindi pantay-pantay. Our goal is to really go for 10, di ba? So that, di ba, hindi lang naman sa scores yan, di ba? 10, hindi, perfect 10. Pero mahalaga na we go for 10 so that we can pay it forward to people. No, we go into that level of not just adding value to ourselves, success, di ba? Sabi nga ni John Maxwell, but adding value in the lives of others. Kapag 10 ka na, the way to go up is now to add value and teach, mentor, coach others, no? At of course, it's an ongoing process. Lahat naman tayo, a work in progress. Now, yung discussion na yon, importante kagad kasi at least alam mo kung nasaan ka. So that you can now, di ba, prepare for your best year ever. Kasi ngayon as we speak. So at least meron kang pinanggagalingan, di ba? Your point A. And so that you can prepare yourself to go to your point B or for the next alphabet, no, letters. Kaya tamang-tama yan. Alright. So, Coach, ano ba tong steps na pwede natin gawin, no? So that we can really achieve our most important goals, no? And ang unang-una po, step number 1 is believe the possibility. Say that word, possibility. And here, very important talaga that our beliefs shapes our reality. What we focus on grows, di ba? At what we expect expands, no? Kaya when we look into this, di ba, yung be careful of your thoughts, it becomes your feelings becomes your words becomes your actions, your habits, di ba? Your actions becomes your habits, and then your habit becomes your destiny. So talagang nagtatanim ka eh. So you want now to ask yourself, what are you planting now? Sa thoughts, sa feelings, sa words, sa actions, sa habits mo. Kasi eventually, that's what you're going to reap, di ba? Kung anong itananim mo, yun rin ang aanihin mo. Kaya di ba, ang magtanim ay hindi biro. And it works for kung magtatanim ka ng hindi maganda, hindi rin biro talaga kung ano yung maging resulta. At kapag nagtanim ka naman na, di ba, maganda, surprise ka, no? And that is something that we are all creating, no? Something that we look forward, no? And here, we want to ask as well the question of what's holding you back. Ano ba yung mga victim stories mo, no? At pag sinabi mong victim stories, naku, marami po yan, no? Kadalasan hindi lang dahil nanonood tayo ng mga palabas sa TV, sa movie, and we try now to feel ourselves, no? Na awang-awa ka dun sa character and you feel like ganun ka rin sa buhay mo. Ang mahirap dyan, no? Talagang hindi ka lang nanonood pero isinasa buhay mo na. You're living already that victim stories, no? That these are not just all victim stories, no? When you actually look into your life, marami rin pong storya ng victory mo. Marami rin storya ng tagumpay mo. Kaya halagang i-acknowledge natin yan. So, how do we go about it, no? Of really believing the possibility? Ito na yung challenge sa atin. Upgrade your beliefs. Upgrade your beliefs. And this is the power of reframing. No? Nagbabago yung perspective mo, nagbabago yung pananaw mo. Lalong-lalo na, pagka tinignan mo yung buhay mo. Are you focused on your victim stories or your victory stories? Are you focused on your limiting beliefs or on your liberating beliefs? At marami po yan, no? Marami pong mga paniniwala tayo na nakakaapekto sa atin. Like, halimbawa, something happened to you when you were still a child, may edad ka na, ngayon, tapos dala-dala mo pa rin yun. Halimbawa, napahiya ka dati, and that's why ngayon hindi ka masyado into, di ba, socialization or getting along with people kasi napahiya ka nga dati. But that was before. Your past does not define your future. You have the power to choose that, okay, that's what happened in the past, I can actually learn, no, from it. Mamaya, we'll discuss more of that. So, may mga limiting beliefs, no? And maybe a liberating belief could be that, I am friendly. Diba? I am confident. So, very important yung statements, no? Yung mindset mo, yung sinasabi mo, no? Again, the thoughts, the feelings, the words, the actions, and the habits that you do forms, no? Who you are in the future. Kaya it begins now. So, what will be your liberating beliefs or truths na papalit mo sa mga limiting beliefs mo? You can list it down. Marami yan. Ako, in my case, no? Before, I was bullied, broken-hearted, beaten up. But now, it's different. Ang aking liberating belief, empowering belief na ay, I am a beloved, I am blessed, and I am a blessing. So, mas madaling matanda, no? And you can add more on that, definitely. Our words create our world. Kaya mahalaga po yung mga sinasabi natin, no? What we say to ourselves, yung self-talk natin. And this also includes, no, yung shift mo, no? Upgrading from fixed mindset to growth mindset. Kaya nga, that's our encouragement to continue to grow, di ba? Create and thrive beyond any crisis. Yung scarcity thinking to abundance thinking, na pag kami nakita ka na bagay na, di ba, uy, may presyo. Ang sasabihin mo ba, I can't afford it. Or maybe you start now saying, how can I afford it? All of a sudden, nagkakaroon ng pagbabago, no? On how you approach things. So, doon pa lang sa una, step 1, believe the possibility. So, yes, you look into your life score now, but if you're going to rate yourself again moving forward, how do you see that possibility sa bawat areas ng buhay mo? Kung mababa, di ba, at 5, o di how do you increase to 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10? At the more, di ba, the more tens, the more chances of winning. Hindi lang para sa'yo, pero para dun sa mga taong mabibless mo. From step 1, di ba, believe the possibility, this is very much connected to step 2, and that is complete the past. Meron tayong tinatawag na completion process eh. Kaya hindi tayo makapag-move on sa new adventures, to the new horizon, di ba? To a brighter future kasi maraming ang bagahe sa nakalipas. And in here, we want now to look, no, back. Kaya mahalaga yung looking backward. Why? When you look backward, nandyan yung learning, may mga awareness, no? May mga madidiscover ka, and that's where you analyze. That's where you actually, di ba, they will say, learn from the past. Take that wisdom na nangyari. No? That's how we benefit from it. And for all the entrepreneurs, di ba, mas gusto natin marinig na for yung ating mga pagsubok, someone else already have overcome it. And then we learn from their learning curve, and that actually cuts the process, di ba? So it's either you experience the mistake or you learn it from other people. But still, we benefit from it, di ba? Sometimes we win, sometimes we learn, no? We don't actually lose. Hindi tayo natatalo. Meron laging learning, no? Not just to look backward, pero mahalagang look forward. Kaya two-face eh. Yung isa, looking backward. Yung isa naman, looking forward. So after learning, after now using your wisdom there, no, as you look into the past, we now look forward by taking action, looking at the possibility, and seeing the progress. Kaya nakaka-excite eh, kapag nakikita mo yung progress mo from day 1, day 2, day 3, all the way to day 30 or, di ba? Depende kung anong program, kung ano yung susundan mo. Let's say, for example, kung ang pag-uusapan natin in the area of your physical health, fitness. O, di ba? At least makikita mo, day 1, ito ang before. Di ba? Ganyan yung mga photo before. And then, pagdating ng day 30, ito na yung after. No? Maganda yung mga transformation na ganyan. No? And visually, it's actually giving you what? Kumaga parang may progress, may nangyayari. Now, very important here, no, as we complete the past, no, looking backward, looking forward, ito we have to state what you wanted to happen. Kasi, okay, ito ka na. Ito na yung scores mo. So, what now? And as a transformational life coach, that's a very important question. Ano na ngayon? Ito ka na. O sige, let's say, number 5 ako pagdating sa area ng relationship. Okay, so what now? Diba? Anong gusto mo? Anong gusto mo mangyari ngayon? Diba? Hindi dahil sa, diba, parang naghahangad ng away. Hindi. It's just challenging you now. What now? After you, no, stating what you wanted to happen, so let's say from 5, gusto ko maging 10. Okay. Una, very important is you also acknowledge what actually happened. Ano ba nangyari? Ba't ba nangyari yon? So, balikan mo ng konti. Kasi kaya may 5 ako, alanganin ako sa relationship kasi yun na nga, marami ako mga hindi naging kapalagayan, no? I had a lot of misunderstanding with people. Okay, so at least alam mo, no? Ito yung nangyari. Kaya it led to that. The next thing that you need to do is to learn from that experience. So, ano yung pwede mo matutunan doon? I just have to communicate to people, no, na unang-una, I apologize, I'm sorry, and I will not do it again. How can I correct? How can I, diba, fix kung ano yung naging pagkakamali ko? So see, that's one learning. And at least no, may ginawa ka na agad. And that's where you now adjust your behavior. Hindi mo na babalikan kung ano yung maling nangyari dati. You learn from it already. And then now, moving forward, you know what to do right. So that's just one example, no? As we complete the past. Kasi pwedeng laktawan mo lang eh. Tapos, you skip it. And since you skip it, you were not able to learn it. And you still bring that same mistake into your relationships. So, mahirap naman yan. Part of completing the past as well is being grateful. Gratitude makes the difference. And this in itself is a powerful topic. No? Looking forward na magkaroon tayo ng episode on this. But right now, you have to thank yourself. You have to thank the people around you who has helped you reach where you are right now. And being grateful really creates that space to have more good things in your life. Kasi imagine mo kapag hindi ka nagpapasalamat, edi you are actually saying no to a lot of things. But when you're very grateful, you're acknowledging na salamat sa buhay ko, salamat sa family ko, salamat sa trabaho ko, salamat sa negosyo ko, salamat sa newfound passion or interest, no? Passion project, no? Salamat sa tribe where I am right now, no? My mentors, my coaches. I can go on, and I even challenge you, why not? Really write down the things that you're grateful for, di ba? Ngayong taon. Before you go into the new year, new blessings. Acknowledge the blessings that you have right now. And the more that you acknowledge it, the more that you create it in your life, the more that you welcome that in your life. Woo! That was amazing. And I know that in itself, no, itong first part natin, malaman na, no, siksik na at liglig at umaapaw pa. But we want to have more of this. But for now, I'll be inviting you to have a breather. Everyone take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Yay! Thank you. Thank you so much, no? And cheers, no? For that conversation. Sige, take a sip of water. You deserve it. Thank you for some of the comments here. It says here, I recognize that I am working towards increasing that score. Yes, no? Mahalaga talaga that we do that evaluation every now and then. Sa school, hinihintay mo pa nabigyan ka ng grade eh. O kaya naman, di ba, sa trabaho, meron ganyan yung performance appraisal, no? Meron pang feedback yan, no? Coming from your peers, no? Sa boss mo, supervisor, and so on and so forth. Pero sa buhay, paano kung wala? Unless you have a life coach, no? Kaya maganda rin na meron, no? Para at least you are accountable to someone. And that also includes, constantly checking where you are right now, no? So, negosyo, ganun din, di ba? Rate mo, kamusta ka sa products, no? Innovation, product development, kamusta ka pagdating sa promotions, marketing, di ba? Ganun rin eh. You rate it as well, katulad ng buhay natin. Sa mga content creators, di ba? Alam natin yan, na you look into the numbers, no? The measurement. So, kamusta ang analytics? Titignan mo na yung numero. And that's where you now try to see and compare kamusta yung last week, kamusta yung this week. Diba? Or comparing your contents, no? Something like that. Yan. Yes, we are a work in progress. Switching words can transform statements talaga. Totoo. No? That's really powerful. Alright, thank you so much, no, for your comments. And again, thank you for tagging your friends and being a blessing. Ayan, I want to do shout out to Brother To, Relova, Wendy, hi. Ayan. And again, there are people that will be catching this live. There are also people that will be catching this on Team Replay. But for now, no, I wanted to share with you quickly before we go back into our conversation. Kasi remember, I just shared with you the first two. Meron pa tayong last 3 steps, no, so that we can prepare for our best year ever. Alright, so ito, quickly lang, I wanted to share with you that I look after mga InspirePreneurs, no, and I'm really obsessed now for success stories, no. In fact, looking forward to update this one, no. Maybe your story will be the next one to be featured. Iba-iba sila ng background, but we got to do coaching together, mentoring together. I got to encourage them in their journey, and fast forward now, they are coaches, no. They are also paying it forward to people, no. Si Randall as a radio anchor, content creator, at saka podcaster. Si Ella naman is into business now, but social media is sa mga she was able also to create, no, a tribe. Jeric is a coach that I look up to pagdating sa podcasting. Si Elaine naman is author and writing coach. And then of course, we have Clark, no, as a content creator, pero formerly, no, siya ay photographer. So, these are just some of the success stories ng InspirePreneur, but we want to create more success stories of people who wants to discover, develop, and deliver the genius to become a force for good. So we want to welcome you, not to an opportunity for you to be part of the InspirePreneur Inner Circle, to bring out the best in you through our mastermind experience, master classes, and mentoring. And so far, no, we've been meeting for months now. And really, I'm so excited. No? Ayan, si Jack is one of them. But there are more people that are part of this, no, from all around the globe, no, not just here in the Philippines. Luzon, besides Mindanao, we have people from Australia, meron tayong kasama from Indonesia, meron din from US, meron tayo from UAE, we have people as well from Canada, from London, na nakakatuwa, no? Kasi iba-iba yung pinanggagalingan nila, pero we have something in common, no? We want to become a force for good. And we just want to continue to take our genius to the next level. Thank you as well, no, for tagging some of our Inspirepreneurs, Jack. Ayan, salamat, no? Yay! And yeah, I can't stop sharing about them. Ito yung pinaka-fresh at recent namin, no? And Jack was sharing this earlier. The rise of content creators, how to start the journey and take it to the next level. Nako, we were so blown by this, no? Michael Bartolay, we have si Shane, no? Function, and they were just so engaged to the point that umabot na kami ng almost 3 hours po in the session. And yes, really, no, content creation is really the next thing that we should all consider for our brands, for our businesses, because that's how you continue to create value to people. And the more value that you create, no, ayan, sabi nga ni Jack, no, what a powerful session, super inspiring and motivation, di ba? At the end of that, still, ang challenge natin, we have to make it happen, no? Gawin mo rin talaga, no, yung work done, no? And again, congratulations to those of you who were part of it, and to those of you who are interested to be part of it, just letting you know na, ayan, you can actually be part of it. At the same time, not just grow, but contribute. Kasi when you become part of it, you're actually supporting our I Give ministry dito po sa Feast, no? And that's our advocacy. So that, ayan po, our goal is to have 50 I Givers, and we want to encourage you, no? If you are interested to be part of it, mag-message lang po kayo sa akin at Coach JC Libiran, or here, no, in this mobile number. If you're based here in the Philippines, 0917-555-6690. You can also take a screenshot of this. And your giving goes a long way, no? When you become part of the inner circle, ayan, the cycle of generosity continues. And that also includes we invest in the mission of impacting lives. Lalo-lalo na, hindi lang yung efforts natin ngayong pandemic, but ito rin po, no, yung ating mga mercy ministries from womb to tomb. By the way, hindi ko po nasabi, pero something special will happen tomorrow. And I want to dedicate my special special number, di ba? May special number talaga. At the Battle of the Champions, no? Para po sa ating Light of Jesus Pastoral Care. So, abangan nyo po, bukas yan. And yeah, just letting you know, no, na we think of creative ways on how we can raise funds. And at least alam nyo po na ito, in what I do here, when you support my content creation journey, we're also able to support ito pong ating mga efforts, no, for our mercy ministries. And what's next? Ito, update po. Coach, okay, tapos na tayo na content creation. What's next? Ano po ang, ayan, something in store for the month of December. If you want to be part of this, kasi ito po ay para sa mga inner circle members, pero pwede pang humabol. No? This will be December 10. That will be next week, di ba? Friday, and 5, ayan, to 8 p.m. Philippine time, the Better Together Leaders Retreat. And I really am excited, no? And yeah, mag-inquire lang po kayo, mag-message kayo so that you can become part of this. And really, we want to do this retreat because it prepares us now for the new year. This is just a warm-up, no? Kumbaga, the tip of the iceberg. Pero wait until you become part of that. So, mag-message po kayo sa akin. I want to put here in the chat, no? Yan, nag-message pa si Jack dito. Wow, ano kaya yon, no? Yes. Yeah, paunti-unti, Jack, may mga in-explore tayo ng mga bagay-bagay. Pero kapag tayo hiniritan para sa ating mercy ministries, hindi tayo gagawa tayo ng paraan for them. So, if you want to, be part of the inner circle, support what we do here, feel free po to connect with me on Facebook or Instagram at Coach JC Libiran, or mag-email po kayo so that you can become part of the inner circle. GoCNBventures@gmail.com. It's also provided in the chat. And again, looking forward to have you all. Now, just before we continue our conversation, because I'm excited to give you the last 3 steps, Pero, excited din po ako sa inyo na encourage you to watch ito pong Netflix na I Am Not Your Guru by Tony Robbins. He's my mentor. He's a legend in the personal development and in the digital economy. So, during this pandemic, sobrang naapektuhan rin siya, pero grabe yung mama. He was able to pivot, and now, a lot of people are affected, impacted by what he is doing, yung kanya po mga transformational events. And this one is actually not the Unleash the Power Within, but this one is the Date with Destiny. So, I highly encourage you to watch it because thank me later. Pasalamatan niyo po. Now, in connection with this, there's an upcoming event that I don't want you to miss. And I've been sharing this as well in the inner circle. Talagang, ayan, our entire life changes in a moment. So imagine kung buhay mo magbabago. How much more if you want to take your business to the next level. So that event will be on January 12, 15, January 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So save the date yun na po as early as now. We welcome the new year, And this is Tony Robbins Business Mastery Virtual. So if you want to take part of this, maging bahagi po ng ma-experience ito, ayan, since the inner circle is very much connected to this, mag-message lang po kayo sa akin so that I can give you more details about it. Because yes, it's really a huge investment, but maybe we can talk things over and we'll be able to share with you the experience and really get the wisdom. Imagine your brand, your business for 2022. It will be, wow, phenomenal. We just have to be part of events like this. Ayan, parang feast conference, kakatapos lang. Ito naman, at least, kung business ang pag-uusapan, finance, and all aspects of it, this is the way to go, Ayan, sabi dito ni Jack, I am not your guru, is super empowering, kahit di ako direct attendee, my life was changed as well, Jack, I'm looking forward, Let's talk, because I'm really serious about this Tony Robbins Business Mastery, and to everyone who's catching this, either live or team replay, yeah, ayan, Monchito Maribao, thank you for dropping by. Ayan. Alright, sige. Thank you so much. So everyone take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. That was a good one. So I just needed to insert that. But allow me to share more. So again, let's have a cheers. You can take a sip of water. That's also part of honoring your body. Thank you. Thank you for that. All right, everyone take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Thank you for that. That was amazing. And after having the first 2 steps, on how do we create that best year ever, unang-una talaga, mahalaga yung believe the possibility. As we look, dapat hindi I'm impossible. Dapat impossible, di ba? Dapat maging I'm possible, di ba? Change the language. Hindi impossible. I'm possible. And the second is complete the past. Looking back and learning from it. And as we look forward, that includes, napakalaga na gratitude. Really makes a difference. And dapat makita rin natin kung ano yung mga opportunities na dumating sa atin. Now, as we continue ito yung next 3 steps. Step number 3, design your future. And of course, the best way to design your future is to write your goals. Oh yes, goal setting pa rin. I know that I'm too strong on growth setting. Napakahalaga, pero goal setting. Because writing your goals helps you overcome a lot of things. It gives you clarity. It gives you motivation. You are able to overcome resistance, yung mga excuses mo. And it also filter opportunities. So, yan, dyan pa lang. So, if you want to make it happen, dapat isulat mo. Kasi kapag sinulat mo, maaalala mo. At there's even a study that when you write it, as in using your handwritten, talagang na-activate yung sa neurons natin. It's very much connected. So, kaya there are people, di ba, talagang highly encourage yung ating goal setting. And, of course, when you say goal setting, nandyan na yung we make it smart. Pero dagdagan natin, we make it smarter. Smarter goals raw, no? At pag sinabi ng smarter goals, dapat S, specific, dapat measurable, dapat actionable, dapat risky. Of course, not taking that educated risk. Dapat time-keyed. Talagang meron kang deadline, meron kang timeline. And then, dinagdag natin yung ER, di ba? Kaya hindi lang smart goals, smarter goals. Dapat E, exciting, at dapat relevant. And the best way to go through that smarter, di ba, goals, bigyan ko kayo ng example, di ba? Isa sa mga example dyan, no, ito, when you look into your intellectual, kung ang goal mo, ayan, to increase, no, in that area, again, rating yourself, life score, 1 is the lowest, 10 is the highest. Halimbawa, ito, to increase it, nasa 5 ako ngayon. So what I'll do now is read 2 books per month starting in January. See? That can be a simple goal, but it can make a lot of difference. So iba nga, 1 book lang per month eh. How about this? Select 2 conferences to attend and register by, ayan, January 1. Diba? So at least merong date. It's clear na clear. From intellectual, pwede rin tayo magbigay ng example. How about in physical? Yan, ito. Replace fast food lunch with healthy meals from home each weekday. Here's another. Run 30 minutes each day, 4 days a week at 6:30 a.m. Diba? Klarong-klaro. Tapos talagang nakikita mo. And again, smarter goals, no? How about with regards to your vocation, no? Yung pagiging InspirePreneur. Ayan, creative entrepreneur, content creator ka. Launch new product by March 30. Ito pa, add 5,000 email subscribers to my database by June 15. So, at least these are some example, no? Here's another for finances naman, financial. Pay off remainder of car loan in the amount of $8,000 by August 25. Reduce eating out to 1 meal each week beginning January 1. So, these are some examples, my dear friends, but ang pinakamahalaga, isulat natin. Kasi kapag hindi natin sinulat, makakalimutan natin. Smarter goals, no? Specific, measurable, actionable, risky, time-keyed, exciting, and relevant. Now, along this line, mahalagang pag-usapan din natin na, di ba, when you now design your future, again, that's going back to that statement, begin with the end in mind. Use the power of your imagination. How do you see your new year? No? Ano yung may experience mo? Sino mamimit mo? Ano yung mga blessings mo? Ano yung mga resources mo? Ano yung mga matututunan mo? So, you can just really, imagine all of this, no? And imagination is more powerful than knowledge. At least na babalansi mo. Matapos mo isulat, nangangarap ka. And this is something that I've been encouraging in the inner circle, no, of the InspirePreneur, na mahalaga na meron tayong parang playlist, no? At yung mga playlist na yan, yung mga kanta natin, it actually helps us to, di ba, inspired, no? To be motivated. But part of that is as you listen to the music, you are now, di ba, visualizing. The power of visualization. Alam niyo itong power of visualization, hindi lang ito na sinishare ko sa inyo. Athletes, Olympians, yung mga talagang peak performers, they use this, no? They say na yung mga athletes before they compete, during their rehearsals, during their practices, they actually play that, di ba, parang victory song nila. And that includes as well, bago, halimbawa, kung racetrack yan, bago tumakbo, ini-imagine mo na nandun ka sa dulo, no? That you've already finished the race, no? Talagang ikaw yung nagwagi. And that also includes, no, yung celebration moment mo. Pina-practice. It's all, di ba, in the mind, no? You win twice. First, di ba, in the mind, and the second is outside. Yung talagang realidad na. So, lahat nagsisimula talaga sa pag-iisip. Pero, ayun na nga. On the other hand, kapag hindi mo dinaanan yung first 2 steps, no? Na believe the possibility, complete the past, tapos marami ka pa rin mga, di ba, hugot, ano mangyayari? Sa mind pa lang, talo ka na. But when you now, di ba, defeat, no, yung mga limiting beliefs, nagwagi ka na, and that's now translated as well into the reality. So, part of designing your future, you look into your, di ba, ano ba yung comfort zone mo? At ano yung mga discomfort zone mo? Of course, another term for that is the courage zone. And that also includes delusional zone. So, let's say, comfort zone, ayan, as you rate yourself right now, eto, maaaring naging komportable na tayo sa setup natin, sa iba't ibang areas ng buhay natin. But that also now challenge us pagdating saan, na how can we now take it to the next level? Let's say, yun na nga, sa area ng health. Ako, I'll be honest that at some point, no, parang on off, parang urong sulong, na ito na, I'm gonna, after having my detox, getting back into shape, tapos biglang nakalimot, napasarap ulit ng kain. But here comes another opportunity for me to be part of a fitness program. So, there's really that momentum, there's an opportunity. So, might as well take advantage of it. Alam ko na mahihirapan ako, alam ko na manakit yung katawan ko. Pero, that discomfort will actually allow me now to take my game, take myself to the next level. Pero may tinatawag rin na delusional zone. Ano ulit yun? Comfort zone, discomfort zone, tsaka delusional zone. Pag sinabing delusional zone, yun yung tipong talagang wala na sa hulog. This is already something that you haven't really tried at minsan. Halimbawa, ito na lang yung last earned money mo. Tapos winidraw mo sa bangko. Tapos nilagay mo. No? Either investment yan or negosyo. In a way, no, that's also part of delusional. Bakit? Kasi wala ka man lang backup. Parang you put it all there. Hindi yun yung risk na sinasabi natin sa smarter goals. Ha? Yung risk na yun, dapat educated risk. Dapat calculated risk. Or in a way, ready ka na mag-invest, tapos baka mamaya parang hindi pala sigurado, at least meron kang backup. So that's where you also balance, no? Moving around this different zones, no, in your life, no? Nasa comfort zone ka, bulabugin mo yung sarili mo, have that discomfort, be disturbed, and that allows you now to grow, that allows you now to discover, no, your potential, and after that, there'll be a new you. Pero iwasan natin yung delusional zone because that's maybe where we baka di ba ma-burn tayo masunog tayo. Na ang mangyayari, imbis na magtuloy-tuloy tayo sa momentum natin, papagod, mag-give up na, at hindi na magtuloy sa buhay. So it's not just for us, no? We also want to look where people are, no? Yung mga tao na mahalaga sa buhay natin, if you have that capacity to help them move from their comfort zone to their discomfort zone, I do that a lot, no? When I'm involved in the ministry, sa inner circle, in my advocacy, how do I see, no? How can I see the best in people and bring out the best in people? Kasi talaga namang may ibubuga, talaga namang may next level up pa tayo Pero ano nangyari? Nanatili tayo sa ating mga comfort zone. So it's about time now to rock the boat. Yugyugin mo yung sarili mo. Di ba? Na-shook ka nga Na-shook tayo lahat, di ba, ngayong pandemic. And if you will stay the same, mapag-iwanan tayo. Ito, just wanted to bring up the topic. Halimbawa, ito mga usapin about cryptocurrencies, no? Itong mga bitcoins, no? NFTs. Pwede mo sabihin na, naku, wala akong panahon dyan Tsaka, sabi nung iba, ano yan, scam yan So, okay, yun ang sabi ng iba. Pero might as well, maybe you can actually know more about it. Just get information. May iba-ibang mga groups, no, na maaring ang ginagawa na, hinahype nila to the point na, scam pala siya. Pero may mga grupo rin, no, na kumbaga they want to guide people. And I know, Brother Bo Sanchez, I know of the blockchain circle. I'm part of the team and I also get to see, no, kung ano yung parang puso nila in sincerity. So, what's the point? The point is, let's get the right information from the right people. Kasi doon, pwede talagang matulak ka to the delusional zone. Pero pwedeng, di ba, matuto tayo, no, sa guidance, sa learning curve ng ibang tao. So, babalik at babalik pa rin. So, the challenge now, from your comfort zone, let's now go to our discomfort zone, to our courage zone. But never in the delusional zone. At kung sakali man, na delusional zone, let's do step backs and learn from it. And design again your future. Balikan nyo lang ulit. Write your goals. Di ba? And make smarter goals. Di ba? Specific, measurable, actionable, risky, time-keyed, exciting, and relevant. And of course, no, parang the more goals that you accomplish, the more chances of winning. The goals are not just for you. May mga goals talagang ginagawa mo kasi para sa iba. And I believe, no, yan ang magta-tie up sa atin to step number 4. And step number 4 is find your why. Find your why. You have already, di ba, believing in the possibility, complete the past, nandyan na ang, di ba, designing your future. But this time, you have to find your why. What's your emotional why? And emotional why really gives you a deeper reason why will you want to create a best year ever. Para lang ba sa iyo? Para lang ba may pakita ka? O mas may malalim na dahilan? Simon Sinek even has that best-selling book, diba? Start with why. So, ano yung why mo? At kapag nagsimula ka, no, sa why mo, the how will follow. If you want to pursue intellectual, diba, parang growth, then you want now to ask yourself, bakit? Para lang ba masabi matalino ka? Or babalikan mo, kasi yung mga matutunan ko, hindi lang para sa akin eh. Ibabahagi ko siya. Because I want now to fight ignorance. And there's a lot of people that needs education. I want to give that gift of education. By the way, when you say education, no, educere, which means to bring out people from darkness. Kaya nga yung education is a powerful way to really, to create the future, not just for ourselves, but also for others. Naalala ko yan, no? Sa mother ko. And to my dad, they would remind talaga na, di ba, edukasyon lang ang may ipapamana namin sa iyo. Kasi hindi mananakaw yan, no? At that's something that you can also pass on. So that's one reason that we can say naka-anchor, ba't ko gustong matuto, ba't gusto kong mag-aral, ba't kung gusto kong matin ng mga seminars, no? Bumili ng libro. Kasi it's anchored on that why. You go into the physical fitness. Bakit mo gusto magkaroon ng six-pack abs? Di ba? Yung abs mo, tabs pa lang ngayon kasi taba. Di ba? Fats. No, bakit? Para lang ba kapag ka punta ka sa beach so that you can flaunt it, you can show it, no? I have a beach body. I believe may mas malalim na dahilan. And that is to become healthy because you want to long life, no? Longevity. Like in my case, no? I have my family, my wife, my daughter. Marami pa akong mga pangarap sa buhay. So, if I take care of myself, alam ko na na ma-fulfill ko yon. That I'll be able to be with them until we grow old, di ba? And that's, again, another reason why I want to take care of my physical health. How about you? What's your why? Ano yung dahilan mo? No, bakit mo gagawin ito? Pag mababaw ang dahilan, you won't pursue it. It's just for the short term. Pero pag malalim yung dahilan mo, you'll be able to sustain it. And you'll be able to achieve it. Bakit? May pinagugutan kayo. A powerful reminder and activity na maaring gawin natin, ito po yung visual board. The power of dream boards. No? I remember the story of Jim Carrey when he was still starting as a comedian, di ba? Nalagay siya sa $1 bill. Nilagay ng maraming zeros, no, to amount of $1 million. Tapos nilagay niya saan? On top of the ceiling, or sa ceiling, kita-kita niya. Para pagising niya sa umaga, makikita niya $1 million. Because that's the power of visualization. Yun ang kanyang, in a way, dream board or visual board na darating yung panahon, I'll be paid this amount. And fast forward, we know Jim Carrey with all of his funny movies, talagang that became a reality. So, yun na isang example. But how much more now you started using mga magazine cutouts ng photos or maybe coming from the internet. No, you research yung mga parang photos na gusto mong pagsamasamahin that would now show and make an image of what you want to create in this coming new year. It's a powerful reminder. There's even a lot of stories na ganyan. Ako na lang, personally, when I look into my dream boards before, dati pinapangarap lang namin magkaanak eh. Fast forward, ito na. No? She's turning 5 years old, no? And we're excited. Dati pinangarap ko lang yung wife. But now, we're turning 10 years as husband and wife. I can go on and on, and definitely, no, marami pong mga pangyayari sa buhay ko that reminds na kapag meron kang matinding dahilan, meron kang why, definitely the how follows. At nakatulong po talaga ang visual board at dream board sa akin. In fact, with all the noises that we hear, possibly right now, no, including ayan, the dogs barking, cheering me on, di ba? Yun ang iniisip ko. See, it's also reframing. That includes yung maraming magiging ingay at maraming magasabi na hindi mo kaya, no? Work, hindi mo kaya, di ba? Talagang ganyan, di ba? Pero kapag may why ka, magtutuloy-tuloy. So again, I'm gonna ask you that question, what's your why? Ba't mo gustong i-pursue yung pangarap mo? Ba't mo gusto magkaroon ng best year ever? Para masabi lang? Para may maipost lang? I believe there's a deeper reason why. And you just have to dig deeper. I pray that you will have that, and that will fuel you, that will empower you to go to the next step. And the next step is this: make it happen. Ulitin ko, make it happen. Di ba, para sa pang ginusto mo na magkaroon ng best year ever, ito yung mga pinapangarap mo, ito yung gusto mo ma-achieve, ito yung mga goals mo, tapos wala ka namang gagawin. Here's the harsh reality. Kapag wala kang ginawa, wala rin mangyayari. So make it happen. Ano nang gagawin mo? Di ba? After listening to this episode, the next challenge is, what now? Yung pa rin. Babalik at babalik pa rin. So, I go back to my example of learning. So, ito na yung mga goals ko. I just have to show up and make it happen. Gawin ko. Diba? Powerful way is to have my partner, accountability partner, to remind me about it. No? Or a coach, a mentor. Kaya mahalaga yung ganun eh. Kasi kapag ikaw lang, pwede mong dayain yung sarili mo eh. Right? We talk about physical health. That includes, no? Siyempre, kung sinabi kong magbabalik, di ba? Back to fitness, di ba? Fit and fabulous, di ba? So, maganda, mayroong program. Tapos mayroon kang mga kasama. Tapos they're cheering for you. Mas powerful yon. So, again, you can build around people, but at the end of the day, it's a powerful choice that you have to make for yourself. Make it happen. Because after you making it happen, the next thing around that gagawin mo, i-share mo na lang, this is how I made it happen. And there are different people, no? There are different people here on earth. Meron ng mga taong nag-ask sila, what happened? Yung isa naman, di ba? They are the people who make things happen. Yung isa, nagtatanong siya, what happened, di ba? What happened? Di ba? Or how to make things happen. Pero ang pinakamahalaga is, I made it, di ba? Ginawa ko. So, yun. Of course, no? Pag titignan mo, so what's next, Coach JC? Daanan natin itong proseso to. Kapag natapos ka, daanan mo ulit. Or kung talagang hindi ka pa, di ba, parang mapanatag, ituro mo na ngayon yung steps sa ibang tao. I claim that, I don't actually claim, no? That I know everything. But the more I teach this, the more I learn it, and the more that I also become accountable to you guys, no? Like right now, ako rin po, just like you, I'm going back to the drawing board and looking to how do I finish this year strong and how do I prepare for a brand new year. A new you for 2022. Thank you so much for having this conversation with me. Looking forward to hear from you, and salamat po in advance as you follow, subscribe, and be part of this tribe that we are building. So again, my encouragement for you, let's continue to grow, create, and thrive together beyond this crisis. Salute to you, my fellow InspirePreneur. God bless you. Thank you. Woohoo! Maraming salamat. Thank you, Jack. Most especially, shout out to you for being here, and to everyone who became part of this. Feel free to tag your friends and be a blessing. And hopefully po, these things that I shared with you helps makatulong sa ating lahat as we finish this year strong and prepare for a brand new year. So excited for December. Yes, ang daming opportunities for new learnings. Allow me to pray for you if it's okay. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord, thank you for my friends who joined in this Facebook Live, in this recording. And I lift up to you yung po kanilang mga pinagpapanuhan, inire-ready. as they finish this year strong and as they plan for a brand new year for 2022. A new you, a new us, no? A new me for 2022. That's our prayer, Lord. Continue to protect us, provide for us, and prosper the work of our hands. This is our prayer. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Thank you so much, everyone. Cheers. This is real life. Hindi ko lang kung naririnig nyo, pero tahol na tahol yung aso. Yeah. So, this is part of the content creation journey. So, you just have to make the most out of it. Alam nga namang itigil ko. No? So, ang ginawa ko is improvising using that. And then, yeah, cheering, maingay, or something. So, diba? Salamat sa dog. Naisingit. Yes, cheers. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, everyone. God bless.
Have you been hiding all your life, feeling you're a complete mess? I can relate much, because once my life was meaningless, and I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of. I'm no longer afraid to hide in the shadows of my yesterday. With God's grace, I was able to break free and find my path to healing and purpose. Jump into the best version of yourself, because you deserve all the best in life. It is my joy to see the best and bring out the best in people. And this is not just about success, but this is about significance, adding value in the lives of people through books, events, support, and talks. Mabuhay! I'm Coach JC Libiran, and I help people to come alive again. Like me, your mess can become your message. Friend, allow me to coach you to grow and come alive once again.